It has been a while since I uploaded another video. Well, I felt so unmotivated about most of the stuff, and it was quite tough for me. Ever since I moved to London, I didn't come here with such high expectation. I heard so much things about London, good and bad as well. How expensive it is, how crowded it can be. Sometimes it could be unsafe to live in London, but I feel like I really wanted to move here to expose myself to art and culture in this environment. I'm a graduate of museum studies, so I really do want to expose myself in this cultural environment, and London has so many different galleries and museums, so I feel like I made the right choice to move to here. But at the same time, it's really tough to survive in London. It's incredibly expensive. The rents that I'm paying now, it's so much. It's like almost £1,000, even though I'm sharing with a friend of mine. And the living cost is really high as well. Transportation is so expensive. Council tax is like 400, almost 400 per month. So it's really hard to live alone by yourself in London, especially at such a young age. And the job market is super competitive. I don't know about other industry, but for art students and art industry is super competitive. I applied endless job and it's not easy to get a response and not easy to get a job as well. I work different part-time job in a cafe and just trying to save some money so I can pay the bills and sustain myself for my living costs. And very luckily I found a job at the museum, so I'm now working at the Natural History Museum, but it's also a part-time basis. I'm still looking for other jobs that are more likely art related, but it takes quite some time. It's like I apply those jobs, I need to wait for another 1 or 2 weeks to see whether they will get back to me. Most of them didn't even get back to me, even they rejected you. So, and then I wait for a couple more weeks to apply more jobs. Lucky enough, I was able to get an interview, and then wait another week to see the results. So it's like endless waiting period, and it's drive me insane, honestly. I remember I was sitting in my apartment and thinking, what should I do next? I don't really want to waste my time just waiting for a response. I feel like I have to do something. I have to live the most of London, even though I might not end up in a job that I really like. I still need to experience a life in here. So right now I'm trying my best not to give up and pursuing a career that I really want, and also pushing myself to go out more to explore around London, which is quite contradictory because if you go out you spend money, but then you don't, and I don't have enough money for myself to spend. But there's always a choice. I mean, I can always choose something that is a low budget, that is not too expensive, and occasionally treat myself some theater show or musical show. So during these months I went out quite a lot by myself just to walk around the city and know around the neighborhood, which I found London so charming. It's that different part of the city has their own vibes, and they have so many bookstores and so many free museums as well, that I really spend a lot of time visiting different art exhibitions, exploring different bookshop, going to a lot of book cafe as well, which I really do enjoy. And I sometimes feel like I don't want to romanticizing living in London too much. It's a very charming city. It's so alive, but at the same time it's really hard to survive in London. Everybody is just trying their best to survive in London. I don't want to overly romanticizing how glamorous living in London can be. It's really tough. It's not as glamorous as it seems. so gloomy. It doesn't bother me right now. I really get used to the gloomy, cold weather in England. Gonna go to a book cafe and hopefully do some reading on my book.